So I've just seen the bookies' odds for who they think's favourite to win the Sky Bet Championship next season, and to be fair, a lot of the odds are pretty realistic, I would say, but I can't understand why they've put Boro. So these are some of the odds on Odds Checker for who they think will win the championship next season, and they're absolutely crazy. Now, I can pretty much agree with the top three. I think if it wasn't for Leicester's reported points deduction, I think the top four are already set. I honestly do. And I will be going into my full early predictions for next season, probably on my YouTube channel. Link is in the bio. But I would have probably put Ipswich, Southampton, Leicester, Sheffield United as the top four, and then two playoff places to fight for after that. The teams I would be thinking would probably be involved, fighting for them final two. I'd definitely say Coventry. I also think Norwich might be in there. I always do. West Brom, they'll probably be scrapping. Bristol City, Blackburn, Millwall, all the likes. But in order, and if you're not familiar with odds of the most tipped at the top, the most likely, the most favourited, down towards the bottom with the more higher odds, Boro are fifth. Well, actually, scratch that. We're joint fourth, 10-1. Every single season, Boro are tipped by the bookies as one of the favourites to get promoted out of the championship. We have spent a total of one of the last 16 seasons outside of the championship. We've only gotten promoted once in all of that time, of course, and I think we've only finished in the playoffs in them 16 years three times? Yeah, twice since we were relegated last time, and obviously we finished in the playoffs the year before we got promoted. So in like 3 of the last 16 seasons, Boro have finished in the top six. All of the others, we've not even finished in the playoffs. So why the hell are we always favourites to at least be in the top six and be right up there for potential promotion? I just don't get it. But, it's based on what people are betting. It's based on where the money is going. Birmingham are equally as favoured as Boro, which is very, very interesting. I don't really have too many complaints about the other teams. Wrexham, yeah, they're probably going to be tipped by a few because of the momentum they're having. Same with Birmingham. I'd probably pair them and Wrexham together. I think Birmingham are a little bit too high for my liking, but I certainly wouldn't have Boro as stronger favourites than Coventry, definitely like Leicester, and probably not even Norwich or even West Brom. But yeah, I'm going to be going into my full-on predictions on my YouTube channel at some point next week, where I'm going to be not doing a complete 1 to 24, but I'm going to be mapping out where I think each team will be fighting, whether there'll be a top two fighter, playoff chaser, mid-table straggler, or in a relegation fight. And you know what? I might even revisit the bookies' predictions in full on my YouTube channel next week as well to see who's the favourites to maybe get relegated. But yeah, Boro, up there once again. Why?